G. Trixie and Suave Jamie matched up. Suave Jamie took that one. Trixie's a legend of the game. Suave Jamie is here to play for keeps. He is probably the favorite in this tournament, one of the favorites, but he's going against Driz, who beat WR Maxi, and he also beat Kieran Crow earlier in the tournament. So their picks are going to be Driz, Charles Oliveira Balian, and Suave Jamie with the power of Michael Chandler.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, it's the same as last time. We've seen Chandler win. We've seen Oliveira win. They both have advantages. It's on the player to take advantage of them. Of course, we all know how good Suave Jamie is, one of the most decorated players we've ever seen in the ESFL, but he can be beaten, and Driz is here to prove that tonight. He's had some good wins on the way. So let's see here, Rob. Who do you think the picks inherently favor in terms of the styles, Rob?
Ooh, that's a good one. I've kind of seen, like, in that last matchup, it seemed like Dex was able to utilize his style with both Charles and Michael Chandler. But Michael Chandler, you have more power, but you don't have as many tools on the ground. I don't know. That's a hard question. I would say Michael Chandler, in my opinion, just based on the performance so far from these guys. What do you think?
I mean, I think if you give Suave Jamie a power puncher, it can be pretty dangerous. But
yeah,
you know, there's a lot of arsenal in the toolbox of Charles Oliveira. So we'll see who can make the most out of it. Long reaching hook to the body there from Driz, and trying to force his man back now. Rear uppercut that's going to add up as well. Big exchange there, but some big chunks of head health missing from Driz after that.
Right. And if you're wondering why these competitors are constantly picking the same fighters, because we're playing alter egos. It's always going to be Michael Chandler versus Charles in the semifinal eliminators, but it's been quarterfinal eliminators, and right now, look at the slight stamina advantage there for Mr. Drizen.
Like the step through with a straight right there from Jamie, putting it in the face of Drizen, who looks like his lip is already split. I mean, he's looking like a Mortal Kombat character.
Suave Jamie's looking for a fatality here, Balian, with those shots.
Both trying to dink the chin with the straight right. Oh, little back step from Jamie doesn't come off, and he eats a three-piece combination. It looked like he was trying to step back and just, I don't know if it was a missed timing from Jamie or well done to capitalize from Driz, but he hit him with a three-piece and dropped him real quick.
Yeah, that was pinpoint accuracy there by Driz, and just taking advantage of that moment and dropping Suave Jamie. And now Suave Jamie is probably losing this round, has a stamina disadvantage, and Drizen is getting confidence.
Trying to bang on the inside. Jamie there just planting the feet, trying to slip and look for the big overhand. The problem with trying to move forward in this game as well is if you are moving forward and you get hit, you do take more damage. So the pressure style obviously works for so many reasons, but if you are going to go toe-to-toe like that and walk forward and you walk into punches, they can do more damage, and Jamie's already been dropped this round.
He has. And Driz looks real patient. Ooh, connects with that right hand as well. And Suave Jamie's kind of plodding in, trying to land that power, trying to come back. And there's that shot he was looking for. Right hand lands.
Rolls underneath just about right there. I mean, that's not as good as a knockdown, but it's still some pretty good damage. Power advantage, obviously, with Michael Chandler. And that's what he wanted, the back step check hook. He got it off right there as well. I don't know. I'd say damage is almost even, but that's another big right hand right there. I think he's just a little bit ahead after that first round, but you know, that's going to go for Driz right there with a knockdown.
100%. Driz looked phenomenal early, got that beautiful three. Hopefully they showed that on the replay. But even at the end, you saw the straight from Driz, and then he countered, or he followed up with like that body hook. So this guy Driz, his striking is absolutely sick, and I'm becoming a big fan of Driz in this fight. But Suave Jamie is one of the best. Oh, he gets rocked early. A little injury right there on Mr. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the lead up and robots. Sits him down, way to chain the combinations together. Can't get the high crotch takedown though, looking for it. And they'll go back to banging it out on the feet. Oh my God. The southpaw switch from Jamie here. Looks like it's opened up a few opportunities, way to duck under, but just a little too slow in terms of what Chandler's able to do after he evaded right there. Couldn't follow up. Pressuring though from Jamie.
Beautiful sequence of defense and sways there from both of these guys. Now you see in Driz taking the center of the octagon, putting that pressure on Suave Jamie. Suave Jamie starting to huff a little bit with that stamina, and the head health is a little bit lower, so Driz still in control of this fight.
Double jab is nice as well. I mean, if anything, it's getting Jamie to react. That was a nice time takedown, but it kind of had to cover too much distance, and look at that. Nice work by Driz, man. Driz showing up
Chucked
tonight,
him.
Rob, taking it to a former ESFL champion.
Definitely doing good. Driz on top, and now Suave is able to get back up. See what he decides to do. Gets the back here, Bailey, and is he going to take him down? No, he's going to break free. Driz playing good defensively.
Touches the body. Lead uppercut lands beautifully, though, and Jamie now wobbling about. Teep up the middle. Right hands, left hooks. Trying to march forward, but these shots to the body are hurting as well. Man, the accuracy on Driz is really impressive. Oh, there's another uppercut. He's trying to get these takedowns. This Jamie, and Driz is all about the defense tonight.
Yeah, Driz is very quick with his inputs, very reactive, and man, Suave Jamie starting to crack him. Finally gets that takedown, power takedown, slams him down, but the gas tank for Suave Jamie is very sus, but gets that denial early, Bailey, and maintains that control.
Well, Jamie got this fight where he wanted it to be. We're in round 2. There's not much time left, but he can start trying to implement this ground and pound and just control, really. I think he's trying to just slow Driz down and also just test the ground game, see if he can't get some free damage off.
Yep. Half stamina for Mr. Suave Jamie, and it's going to be an uphill battle. You know, Suave Jamie's able to win this one. That's going to be a testament to how gangster his EA Sports UFC 5 prowess is. And there it is again. We've seen that so much tonight, Bailey, and that sweep from Oliveira.
I mean, everybody, every player has pretty much hit that. You got to know that that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these guys are all so good. They can probably, you know, I bet they like to think that they're ready for it, but it's so quick you just can't stop it. And there it goes off again. Top position for Driz with 20 seconds left on the clock. Jamie, unfortunately, wasn't able to hold this top position, so going to take a bit of punishment towards the end. But it has been a close fight, but Driz, I think Driz is still up.
Oh, yeah. Driz is throwing some bombs there as the round is concluded, and you see there, was that a knockdown for Mr. Suave Jamie? I don't even remember him getting a knockdown, but I guess, yeah, knockdown for Suave Jamie. Very close. Yep. Could have taken that round 1-1, but it seems like Driz is going to win this fight for some reason in my eyes because he has that stam advantage. I mean, and like you said, Bailey, Driz is just throwing like these crispy, perfectly placed combinations. There's like no fat in his striking, it seems.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's also just the mental state, you know, that you can enter the flow state, which we talked about. Again, you got to find multiple times throughout this tournament, and it's the composure, it's the relaxed nature. It's not trying to trade and get the points back or return the damage. What a lovely elbow, nicely timed by Suave Jamie. Walked him forward into it.
Oh my
Jabs
goodness.
And straights there, trying to follow up for the finish. He knows he probably needs one, but he gets caught right there. Driz coming forward now, double jab right hand. Jamie wobbling all over the place.
The way these two competitors are able just to kind of sneak in a power shot and connect and land and just devastate their opponent is so exhilarating to watch. And you saw Suave Jamie kind of get him with a right elbow there, but then you see Driz just kind of connect with Mr. Oliveira, and there's that flying teep to the face, a flying front kick.
Great lead hook comes back.
This is a good fight, Bailey. Yeah, this is a good fight.
It's a great fight, and you just don't know who's going to land that next rock and then try and set up a finishing sequence. And I feel like either guy could do it at any moment. There's 3 minutes on the clock.
Very true. And Suave's been able to like sneak these power shots in, and the head health on Oliveira is dwindling a bit. But, you know, Driz just has so much stamina to play with. It's actually evening up a little. Oh, my goodness, overhead. Coming, Bailey. He's coming.
No stamina. He broke through the block to land that as well, which is good work by Jamie. 2 minutes 30 left in this final round between these two. This is the first of the best of three. Third quarterfinal matchup here. One more quarterfinal matchup after this. We've got Fadenator already in the semifinals alongside Deprex as well. Dex Privacy. I can't forget his name.
There you go.
I got it.
There you go.
Going away.
And this is so interesting, Balian, because this round could decide the fight right here. And it seems like Suave could be winning the round.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's also taking some damage, even if he did get that rock knocked down. It just feels like it can end at any minute. Even a head kick would just smash through that block, but I don't think either guy's going to risk throwing one. The front kick's there. Something big. We've got the flying knee. If they can't, otherwise it will be an uppercut or a lead hook that gets well timed. I love the elbow Jamie landed earlier, but to try and hit the same trick twice is also going to be hard. Oh, it's an uppercut though. Lead one this time. And then the overhand right. He's dropped him, Rob. This is going to be it. He's going to get this surely with the ground and pound now. No way to recover. And it's a win for Suave Jamie, possibly down 2 rounds. Gets the knockout, Rob.
That is so crazy. I mean, I think the round 2 was pretty close, and then round 3 was all the deciding factor. But how did Suave Jamie come back from that stamina disadvantage? How did he overcome the Rubik's cube that was Driz season? I mean, damn, that was crazy. That's Suave Jamie for you, though. That's why he is the legend from Ireland.
Composure.
You might hear some songs coming on.
Yeah. Composure, Rob. I think that's your answer right there. Managed to stay in the fight, do enough damage that even if he was losing, he could always try and win it back. And right there, gets the finish in the final round. I mean, if you look at the significant strikes, he only landed 20 significant strikes through that entire fight. He was stunned 6 times, or he got 6 stuns, excuse me. So, you know, it didn't take a lot, but it was the well-placed and well-timed shots that were able to do the damage and get the finish.
Yeah. That fight was incredible, and it seemed like it was like 1-1. I think Suave Jamie stole that second round, and it was for all the marbles there. In that, let's see how the judge. Okay, so judges. Wow, they had the second round. Two judges had that second round tied there, Bailey, and it looked like, but they didn't.
Yeah, well, it was 2 rounds, you know, to Driz. And Jamie needed a finish. He got the finish. He would have lost that opening round. I mean, this is a best of 3, so they're going to run it back, switch around the picks right now. But, you know, with money on the line, Suave Jamie has been through high-pressure situations. You know, you talk about how much pressure it is to fight in the ESFL, even if it doesn't seem like it for outsiders. You know, there's eyes on you. You only get this one chance, you know, and you are performing in front of everybody live. It does mount up and add pressure. And then you add a tournament to that. And then you add the fact that you've gotten this far in the tournament, and then there's money on the line. Suave Jamie has been here before. He's been in these situations. He's won money in these situations. So that speaks to it right there. Able to control, keep the composure in the 3rd round. He gets them 1. He's going Oliveira. Now Driz takes a Michael Chandler pick.
Yeah, and now Driz has to let that last one go. He seemed like he had a good advantage, but he kind of let it slip a little bit, and Suave Jamie was able to overcome a little adversity, and that's going to give Suave Jamie a lot of confidence. Can Driz stay mentally collected here?
Oh, I might have misread those cards, because chat is now saying it would have been a draw if it went to the judges. I think I was slightly not paying attention, I guess, that I misread. But okay, we're good. Here we go for round 2.
Round 2, they had 2 judges gave it a tie.
There we go.
But here we go, round 2.
I like the calf kicks from Driz, already pressuring. Jamie now with the longer striker. We'll see if he can implement a bit more of his game, known for his Conor McGregor and other sort of kickboxers. So now not so much having to fight with the pressure boxing, but Driz might be able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, we'll see what Driz decides to do here. I mean, he just needs to stay true to his game and stay confident. I mean, he was fighting so phenomenally in that first fight. It's just Suave Jamie just able to find his moments. Ooh, nice little combination there. Nice exchange.
Yeah, and then it's about when you get tagged, you know, because everyone plays differently and you play differently on ranked as well. But, you know, you'll notice that Suave Jamie always tends to reset, let his head health come back before he enters into these exchanges again. You know, he's not rushing back to get in the offense, except he did right there. But this is, you know.
He's doing the opposite of what you say. He's listening to you, Bailey. He's trying to throw you off.
I think he was trying to throw him off there with that switch knee. Didn't come off, though. And we'll see if he can create some space to get some of these kicks going. Rear uppercut to the body lands. And there's a takedown attempt already, at least to keep Driz guessing. Who can now force him to the fence. Driz can use this now. Get some of that boxing going on the inside. That all comes off the block from Jamie.
There comes a couple jabs. Nice jab straight, putting that pressure on Driz. Driz moving his head well, but these guys look a little bit more tentative this round and not unloading as much as they were before.
That rear uppercut keeps landing, though. That's going to do some big damage from Driz. Sent that one to the moon, and it banged off the chin. And I do think Driz has done more damage so far in this fight.
The power of Michael Chandler is nice when you're unloading those big combinations.
Oh, there's another uppercut up the middle. Yeah, Jamie's been able to land a few block shots. Driz is throwing in combination, but that's also going to cost the gas tank as well. Setting quite a high pace for this first round.
Very even round as well between these two. Nice little teep from Mr. Suave.
It was a nice calf kick from Driz earlier. I think if he's got some ranged attacks in the arsenal, that could bear well for him. Tries to follow up the double hook combination. Reaching, though, a little bit. We will see if the stamina plays in. It didn't really in the last one. I know Jamie's also down on the tank, but if you're reaching in and missing those big hooks, it's going to start adding up.
Oh, yeah. And it seems like Mr. Driz is a Peter Pan fan, Bailey, because he is bringing out the hooks. You know what I'm saying?
Or he is. That went over my head because I was reading chat. But okay, yeah, Peter Pan and hook. All right, okay, I see what you're doing. Just for people in chat, yeah, I did. For people in chat who are talking, the round 2 after this will be Rampage's alter ego against Dan Henderson, and then the finals will be Conor McGregor alter ego against Eddie Alvarez. It will not be Askren Masvidal. It will be Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez.
Can't wait to see Rampage throwing some heat.
Rampage versus Henderson. What a fun fight.
Know.
These
I know, I'm
bombs
so
being
excited.
thrown.
I can't wait to see Hendo too.
Very slow, but it's going to be great.
He's still slow, huh? They didn't give him some speed.
Well, he's footwork, shuffle.
Yeah, he plods.
It doesn't
Plods
matter.
around.
It's timing beats speed, doesn't it?
Right. Timing beats speed.
Here we go.
Catches
Nice
it.
catch right there as well, and just going to use that to walk to the fence so he can get some of these combinations off. See if Jamie looks to trade. I like that Driz has been patient. That was a beautiful elbow right there. Jamie feels like he's definitely pot-shotting with the Oliveira pick in hand, whereas the combinations, they've slowed right down. It's never usually more than 1 or 2.
Yeah, and Driz is doing a lot of damage, throwing a lot of hooks on the block of Mr. Suave Jamie, and Suave is really relying on that block. But it's getting dwindled down here. Driz is landing on it, and as we go into the 3rd round, he's not going to be able to... Oh, my goodness. He's landing big shots right now, Bailey, and Driz is connecting.
Oh. Pouring with the jabs. I mean, this is tense right now. There's 2:30 on the clock. First round went to Suave Jamie in the red. So far, I mean, this is pretty much even. Someone has a cut. I think they both have cuts, actually. There might be a nose issue for Suave Jamie also. But stamina-wise, it's not too dissimilar right now. I think Jamie's just trying to find his moment and just pull some offense out. Driz is slowly getting backed up now.
Yeah, Driz is kind of beating up Suave Jamie, in my opinion, in the 2nd round. And it looked like Suave was trying to go for that takedown, but Driz was like using his footwork to stay out of reach at a few of those. And there's Suave digging to the body there, but Driz just connecting with his power. Look at that, boom. Connects and wobbles. Oh, but there's the head kick and the takedown. Beautiful stuff by Suave Jamie. That's why he is a legend, Bailey. And oh my goodness.
And yeah, he definitely needed that. Something definitive to now at this sort of critical juncture in the fight start swinging the momentum in his favor. And he can incorporate the ground game now as well. Can he keep him down, though, for the rest of this round? He's on the back now.
Perfect for Suave Jamie. He needed to slow down Driz here, and now he's threatening with that rear naked choke. Can he get it? Tries to lock it in right there. No, he decides to just use that as a positional change. Or is it a denial, Bailey? And I'm not sure.
I'm going to
Yep, it's all
continue.
good.
10 seconds
I
left
think it
in
was
the
a
second
denial.
round. Right, here we go. Trying to
Here
posture
we-
up. Pulls it down. Not too much damage done by Jamie, but like you said, he got the rock before he got the takedown. Secured top position. Some, control time on top of everything else that round. Can bank that round. I do think that first round, though, may have gone the way of Driz. So we've kind of got a 1-1 situation again going into 3rd, I think, Rob.
Yeah, I think Driz took that 2nd round. I feel like he did more damage, and I feel like he's in control of this fight right now. I think Suave Jamie needs to go hard and get this finish in this 3rd and final round. But we will see. Driz on top. Michael Chandler, he's gonna let him come back up. He knows he has him damaged. He just needs to land a few more of these Michael Chandler bombs, and that's all she wrote, I think.
Really trying to find the home for those shots as well. It's been some good head movement on Suave Jamie. Some good punishment. But gone southpaw right now as well. Oh, he walked right into the uppercut. And this is exactly what Driz was waiting for. Can he continue to chain some offense together? The head health still flashing. The block is down. The knee misses. The lead hook straight. He's still in trouble here, Rob.
I can't believe that lead hook didn't rock him right there. A little bit of luck from Suave Jamie. Suave Jamie trying to survive valiantly right now. Pulls guard
Oh.
and sweeps him to full mount. Suave Jamie. Oh my goodness.
Talk about being under pressure, man. I mean, he had to pull that off, and he's going for the full mount ground and pound. This is more damage than he's done with any ground and pound in these fights so far. See if Driz can escape this position before the reposture comes out.
This is crazy, Bailey. And it seems like Driz gets the better of Suave Jamie like throughout these exchanges, but then Suave Jamie just pulls like a rabbit out of his hat, like a magician, and just does these miraculous plays and finds himself in these dominant positions. Suave Jamie is a difficult fighter to go against. He's getting bombed right now. Bang!
This is landing. Oh, he cut him open there as well. Got the rock with the elbow. Driz panics to get out. He's got no stamina. Another posture up. Surely this is going to be it. Is it going to be 2-0 for Suave Jamie? Another rock. Can he get another posture up, Rob?
Driz is out of gas. His head is discombobulated. The butterflies are fluttering around. His synapses have been disconnected. The neurons are not flying around anymore. His head is getting bounced off the canvas like LeBron James bouncing a basketball, Balian.
I mean, that was well worked by Driz to stay in the fight. Look at the blood all over the canvas now as well. What a crazy sequence at the end of this third round, and then he might have secured it. But now Driz is on the back, and he's going to go for the get-up.
That was a crazy sequence, and now back up. Driz has done the damage, but the flying knee from Suave Jamie lands. Here comes Suave Jamie, Bailey swinging valiantly. Both guys are kind of out of gas, swinging for the fences, and Suave Jamie connects.
He got the rear uppercut, fatigued as he was. Stacking the guard right now. More ground and pound, surely.
Oh my gosh.
Driz is going to be all right. I mean, Jamie is just throwing the kitchen sink at him, trying to get that finish, but also sometimes you extend combinations like that and it's not what you expect. You think they're going to finish. You might even let go of block or try and throw back. Oh, he's been rocked. Oh, he's really low. The left hook. He rocked him. He's got no stamina though, Rob. I don't know if he can finish from this position. Can Jamie frame? He's taking damage. He's TKO'd him. It's over. What a comeback there from Driz in a fight and a round that surely he was losing. Incredible. Wow. What a switcheroo, man. A comeback from Jamie in round one and a comeback from Driz in round two.
Switcheroo, and then Driz opened up the snack pack and gave him the dunkaroo, and that was just dirty. I mean, dude, Suave Jamie is nasty, and I feel like Driz is getting the better of Suave Jamie throughout these fights, throughout these rounds, throughout these exchanges, but Suave Jamie just makes these crazy critical plays and clutches up and finds himself in these full mount positions and just destroying Driz's face and bouncing his head off the canvas. But then Driz comes out of nowhere, Bailey, and I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's complete madness in the octagon right now. I mean, it's crazy. 1-1, that's what you want to see. Now we go to a best of three, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is going to take this? Is it going to be the legend, Suave Jamie, or is it going to be the Driz, who's fighting amazingly right now? Bailey,
they both locked in Charles Oliveira. Interesting. Okay. Because it wasn't Chandler that won in both matchups? It was.
Yep.
But they both want to go for Oliveira. So here we go. They're going to mirror with the Oliveira. Here we go. So for those people who are wondering how this format works, this is how it works. Round one.
Tell them, Bailey.
They get one person, then they swap, and then in round three, you can pick whoever you want. They've both picked Oliveira. So we've got a mirror match for the final one, and we're starting off with a high-paced fight. Already Driz trying to put the pressure on. They've both landed those rear uppercuts to the body.
Man, this is perfect because you really get to see who is the better fighter here in the best of three series, especially when they're both using the same fighter. There's no advantages, there's no disadvantages. It's all to play for here in the third and final fight between these two legends.
Steaking that rear uppercut to the body again. We saw stamina definitely play into it. Some calf kicks coming off now as well. We'll see if one of them decides to go southpaw, misses the turning side kick, gets rocked big right there. And that is big damage early. And man, these moves that do well, there's risk, and you've just seen it right there, Rob.
Yeah, spinning back kick, and Driz made him pay, and he capitalizes. Driz is a capitalizer. He takes these little moments, and he just fights so perfectly. But then Suave Jamie, let's see what he does. He's always been able to make big plays, and now he's starting to build some momentum, putting on the pressure on Mr. Driz, landing some blows.
Trying to move forward right now. But the center gets retaken by Driz, who, he scored a big shot. That's banking the round. He's winning the round right now. So let's see if he's going to keep the pressure on. We'll try and play a bit more defensively. Because if you give Jamie an inch, he'll probably run a mile. But that being said, he's getting tagged all over the place right now.
He runs like 10 miles, Bailey, if you give him an inch. It's crazy. And Driz has been able to kind of, I feel like, slightly outplay Suave Jamie in these little moments, but Suave Jamie's kind of had to play like the uphill battle, but he's so good at exposing Driz's mistakes. So this has been such a crazy fight to watch and witness with everybody out there. Hope you guys are having a great time because, man, I'm at the edge of my seat.
Ryan, yeah, like you said, find the openings. Driz is the one putting on the offense right now. Oh, beautiful head kick. I mean, that was so well set up, and he's put him away. No, he hasn't. Oh, my God.
How did... It was a sliver, Bailey. It was a sliver.
I thought that was it. I mean, I was calling it right there. I just did a Goldberg. It is all over. No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Here we go. Half guard. Jamie on the bottom now. That was a beautiful 1-2 head kick. Didn't get the finish. Gonna get him back to the feet.
And again, Driz able to get that early stamina advantage like he's been able to get in all the other fights, it seems. And now Suave Jamie having to come uphill again, but he's got his hiking shoes on.
He's got his hiking shoes on. What are we doing there? I mean, it does look like Driz is more busted up, which is the crazy thing. 10 seconds left. Nice slip to the outside right hand. Tries to fire it back. Doesn't land. And some big aggressive shots. And he opens himself up. Gets tagged again right before the end of the round. Overreaching. And a lot of people in chat now start to say that Driz is locked in. He's got the composure down. Jamie needs to really figure it out right now, Rob. What do you think's going through his mind in this second round?
Man, this dude is so freaking good. I have to stay locked in and be able to beat this guy, but that's what he's been able to do throughout this series. But Driz is him. He's that guy. I mean, he was able to come back from losing that first fight in which he was ahead, Bailey, and he has that mental fortitude. He can do it.
Looking a little tentative, trying to set the jab first and throw off of it. Driz just stepping in with the lead hook. We've seen this when Jamie opens up with the bigger shots that he's getting countered. Driz is used to countering those looping hooks, so we'll see if Jamie can keep things a little tighter, maybe, Rob.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to.
As I say that, he throws an overhand, gets slipped, and checked with a hook.
Driz is just so good at connecting with that straight punch and countering off of it. That one right there. He's so quick with his inputs, and his range and his timing.
Oh, really loaded up on that big right hand there as well. And to be fair, Jamie does need some big shots to steal some momentum back. But sometimes when you're hunting for the big shots, it's when you stop thinking about defense so much and you kind of get set up for something. But Jamie been in these situations before. He was in this situation in round one. Deep to the body from Driz, keeping him against the fence line.
Yeah, I'm not counting out Suave Jamie anymore because it's just like these quick moments where he finds himself on top. So, lands the right hand. See, Suave Jamie just has so much composure in there. You have to get rid of him. You have to eliminate him. You have to knock him out or he's going to be there all night long.
All night long. Coming back though with some pressure, rear uppercut. And there again, whenever he throws that big hook, it doesn't land. And then Driz is kind of scaring me because this is when he's looking to attack straight after. The head kick lands right on the edge of the range, gets through the block, does some damage for a rock, but nothing more than that. And there's the right hook right on the return, gets the pull counter off, but barely able to right there.
Yeah, Driz kind of backing up a little bit and almost letting Suave Jamie, get back into the fight for some reason. Driz kind of letting his foot off the gas, but he does connect with that right hook earlier, connects and rocks Suave Jamie. Do you think it's a mistake, Bailey, for Driz to kind of let the pedal off the metal?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm just kidding. No, dude, I think he's cruising right now. You got to stay composed. You got to be aware of everything that's happening. I think he can pressure if he doesn't want to. He's in the driving seat. What he needs to do is just be aware of the traps that Jamie is trying to set, because Jamie's all about reading those holes and those patterns. So be unpredictable and pace your fight out how you feel you need to.
Alrighty, there you go. And now Driz, 35 seconds left, has the back control, and he like he said, he is just kind of cruising.
Oh, this is a dangerous spot with Oliveira. Not much time on the clock though. Remember in the last game, if it went past 30 seconds, we were like, yeah, submission literally can't happen, so it was fine. But subs come on pretty quick in UFC 5, so, you got to be careful. But again, another great round for Driz, Rob.
Yeah, and so impressed with this guy, Driz. Just being able to do this to a guy of Suave Jamie's caliber is incredible to watch. And this is for money right now. You know, this is Suave Jamie sweating right now in his chair. Both these guys' chairs are going to be drenched. The controllers are going to be broken. It's going to be crazy.
Firing, chucking these hooks out here. Jamie just, oh man, lead hook straight was all it needed. The head kick came out of nowhere as well, but he's still on the feet. And look, this Jamie's pushing forward, Rob.
I know Jamie is so good at this, plotting forward and creating chaos, beautiful chaos in there against Driz, and Driz still holding his ground. And just, man, Driz's boxing is freaking ferocious.
But Jamie has been able to at least make it competitive in terms of keeping the head health down. So Driz has been dominating, but it won't take much from Jamie to turn this fight around. And there he drops in with an overhand. And this is exactly what I was saying. And he gets the takedown as well. What a sequence there from Suave Jamie. You talk about being a magician, pulling something out of the hat. And this is what I was trying to say. You know, he's been getting beaten up, but he has been landing. The head health is still in a position where he can finish this fight in this round like he did in the first of this best of three. And now he's got Driz against the fence, but Driz is still going to come for that chin as well.
100%. Driz is still freaking dangerous, but this is Suave Jamie. He's got so much experience. He went to the live event. He is a dang veteran in there, a marauder, and Driz is trying to figure out, how do I put this guy away, man? I've hit him with everything in the kitchen sink. I'm throwing everything at him, but Suave Jamie is still there, just threatening with Charles Oliveira. This is a crazy fight.
Someone's poured a bucket of red paint in the octagon in this fight. I mean, it is a wash. Surprised they are not slipping right there. Frozen Roundhouse gets caught with a jab. If that had been anything else, that could have been nasty. Jamie looking for those moments. Driz, I think, like you said, Rob, he's wondering, what do I go with? Because he doesn't want to let this fight slip away from him right now. Less than 2 minutes on the clock, guys. This is one apiece. It's down to this to move forward to the semifinals.
Yeah, for sure. And Suave Jamie has been here multiple times, and he is an absolute legend. But, man, this guy, Driz, has... I mean, he's already made a name for himself in the scene, but right now against Suave Jamie, he is... Oh, man, another head kick, though. And see, Driz is slowing down a little bit, it seems.
Oh, lovely two down the middle. Jamie answers with his own. Ducks underneath. These head kicks feel like they're the danger zone now. Both guys are ready to duck. Trying to come back with the check on the left hook with the counter. It was Jamie pressing forward. Man, the tension is mounting. Less than a minute on the clock. Someone has got to win this fight.
I am feeling the tension right now. You're seeing Suave Jamie come forward and Driz kind of turtling up a little bit.
Oh,
maybe resting on his laurels from the early round. Driz trying to throw down. There's Suave Jamie, right hooks him.
He might be able to take it to the judges. I'm weaving in my seat right now. 20 seconds left on the clock. There's a rock from Jamie. Does he need a finish though, Rob?
10 seconds.
Does he need to come forward? He very well
Suave Jamie needs something big right now.
Rock right there. Oh my God. He sips it. Oh.
Dang. Let it go to the judges. Don't press start. I want to hear it. But, man, I think Driz took that fight.
I think he probably did. Those first two rounds were pretty good. And there we go. We do get a flash on it. It is Driz right there. Takes the mirror match with Oliveira and Oliveira. Man, what a classic fight right there. Props to both guys. The composure from Suave Jamie to pull him back and stay in the fight and almost get a finish in that final round. But that final best of three, when it's all said and done and they were mirrored, Rob, you know, Driz was looking phenomenal.
He really was looking amazing, and his ability to land these lightning quick combinations where you don't, like, you see it, but if you blink, you might miss it. And it seemed like a few times Suave Jamie just didn't have his guard up, and Driz was just able to capitalize, like just ding, ding, ding. And then all of a sudden Suave's on the floor, or he's rocked, and it's like incredible to watch. And then Suave Jamie is throwing these nuclear missiles like he's, you know, when you watch a magician do a trick and you watch him do it twice, 3 times, like, okay, I can start catching on to this, you know?
I've never watched a magician, Rob. I don't know what.
Well, you just watched it right now, Bailey, and Suave Jamie did the same trick 3 times.
Well, we saw right in the first matchup, right, which surprised us. In the first 30 seconds, he dropped Suave Jamie when Suave Jamie was Michael Chandler. He just pinged him with a 1-2-3 out of nowhere and dropped him, and it was like, whoa. Yeah. Exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, he was just pulling out those quick combinations like a magician. All right, there you go, out the hat. Pick something cooler, Rob. All right, you play up. It's like a sorcerer or something. A magician, bro. What's a magician ever done? You got a wizard, a sorcerer, a bloody warlock's better than that, you know.
Suave Jamie gathered all 7 Dragon Balls and he went Shenron.
Well, Driz did, I think, but there we go. Driz is through to the semi-finals. Can we have a look at the bracket really quickly, just because I feel like we've got an influx of some people joining us. Well, even if it's not updated, we know who just won, so we should be okay. So on the left-hand side, Fadenator took on Dirty Dave in our first quarterfinal matchup. Fadenator came through